Hey everybody, welcome to our setup tutorial for Canada Archery Online. Congratulations on purchasing your new bow. I'm just going to show you how to set it up right out the box. So it comes with these limb bolts and you want to unscrew them completely so that you can put your limb on. This is your top limb and it has no writing on it. So you set that up, hold it flush, and put this limb bolt in all the way. You want to do the same thing for the bottom limb as well. You know that the limbs are on the right way because once you hold up the bow, it should form a W with both of the limb tips pointing upwards. So screw that in all the way to the bottom. Okay. Next, you can put on your arrow rest, and the arrow rest looks like this. It has a sticky side. So peel that sticky side off, and it kind of looks like a hook pointing upwards. That hook, when holding up your bow, wants to point towards the ceiling. Line up the hole together and stick it on flat. You want this arrow rest to be parallel with the ground, and that hook is pointing upwards. Okay, next take your string. The string has two different size loops. The larger one goes on the top limb, so you bring it on this way. The second loop goes at the bottom and hooks on right into where the string groove is on the limb. Okay, then you want to take your stringer, which probably came with your set if you bought it here. And this one is one of the first styles. It's a tip to tip. So this first tip, the small one, will go at the top. And then the larger one, which Gord likes to call the shoe, will go at the foot of the bow. Just like that. Okay. And then what you want to do is step on the stringer only and pull the bow up towards you so that you can slide this string right in place. All right, so now your bow is strung and you can take that stringer off. Next, to find out where your knocking point is going to go, you want to just hold your bow flat, kind of just like it's hanging. And if you had two chairs, it would be a little bit easier. But put your arrow in place and let it just hang towards the floor. What you want is the arrow to dangle directly downwards, just touching the top of the arrow rest. And then what you're going to do is put this knocking point right above that. So you can put this in place with a pair of pliers, or I have some knocking point pliers here. Okay, if you give that a tight squeeze, it's not going to move anywhere. So what you have here is a bow that's ready to shoot. You have a knocking point in place, arrow rest, and your arrow's ready to go. To unstring the bow, I'm going to show you the other type of stringer that we have. And it's called a limb to tip stringer. You first have the same shoe as before. This goes on the bottom. And then you have this part called the saddle, and it actually sits on the limb. Okay? You step on it the same way and pull up towards you, and then the string can come off nice and easily. All right, so that's how to set up your bow. If you have any questions, feel free to call the shop or send them an email. You can find them online as well.